I am fully aware that I am not what you expected. Some of you thought that perhaps the two witnesses would be male and female. You knew it somehow in your soul. And that's a wonderful thing. But to many, they're going to look and see a woman behind a screen with a light and think, there's no way. God does not appear on a stage. He never has. He comes through the wilderness. He talks to people in the streets. The most unlikely individuals are the ones who followed him. I'm not forcing religion on anyone, but it would be a good idea for you to listen, because you just might hear something that makes you realize something else is going on. I am not recording with a studio. I clearly do not have the equipment, and that's the whole reason why I'm appearing like this. God doesn't need a stage or a microphone or any of that. Never has, never will. So while some of you may doubt, you might just want to hold off and listen to everything while there's time to listen. And there is a little bit of time for that. I understand that the things that I read to you, they're going to seem different. Christ seemed the same way. These texts that are going to be read to you, they're dispatches. Why are they called dispatches? Well, because we're in a war. Dispatches are what is sent to the front lines from those who are standing and waiting in the background. The testimony of 1260 days has been written, is still being written. This is a living scroll. I know that's hard for some to understand. So I'm not pushing anything or asking anything. You're going to see it for yourself. And while some of these releases may seem light, when the heat comes in, I don't want you to run, okay? Don't run. Don't run from it. Don't mute it. Just listen. If it's too hot, if it's too much, back up, but make sure you're alert. And to the people that are letting their Bibles gather dust on the shelves, you're going to want to open those. Everything that I say will hold up. It's the enemy that fears the word of God, not those sent by him. Everything I say will make sense. Everything I do will be in alignment. In this time period that we have, there's going to be a false one that's going to be named. And while it will not happen yet, he knows me and I know him. You're going to see something happen at the end of this. And I want you to go ahead and be aware. Most of the things you're going to see is a mirror. One side versus the distortion. So when that day comes, two huge events will happen. One will be publicized and mourned and used to crown someone who is false. The other will not be publicized. It will be in a small town where it will seem quiet, not publicized, not on the news. Some people won't even realize it's happened until after it's happened. But then, just as the distortion is going to stage something miraculous, what Satan gives breath to, the beast, God will give breath to his own. One is given holy life, resurrection. The other, it's false. Just keep that in mind. Another thing, the rapture. They're going to expect the rapture. And I get that a lot of you are really wondering about that. It's not going to happen yet. And if it does, it's false. Okay? Just chill. Don't let it shock you. It is staged. It is something that has to happen before somebody else can step up and claim their place and do their thing and yada, yada, yada. Beyond that, people are wondering, what about the beast system? Other things have to take place first. The beast system is put in place so that those who refuse to kneel have no choice but to do so or to die. Keep that in mind. And we will go in depth on these things. Like I said, no fancy crew, no fancy equipment. But I'm not the only one. He's out there too. First is the last. The last is the first. Even with the witnesses, that's the way we come. Please get the dust off the Word of God that is sitting in your homes. You're going to need it.